What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. How's it going? Hello. Hey, so some of you know, some of you don't. Um, I recently, actually a week ago today, last Friday night, I ended 4,339 listings. And the reason I did that was because I think my store was pretty crappy. And then I ended the listings and I knew my store was pretty crappy. Um, so it's, people have been asking me, what's the traffic like? So we're going to look. And I'm going to give you exact numbers, traffic before. So today is, so I did it on June 9th. So, so 7 days back, be June what? 3rd. So June 3rd through June 9th, June 9th. And then we'll look at traffic June 10th through June 16th today. So our overall impressions are down 50%. Our page views are down 40%. Quantity sold is down, compared to June 3rd, is down 42.9%. Our average click-through rate is up 0.1%. Our conversion rate is down 0.1%, which is weird because it's been up the last couple of days, been way up. It's been like 2 and 3%. Okay, organic impressions are down, both numbers and percentage-wise. Promoted's down. Top 20 search slot impressions, it's up 0.3%. So it went from 0.9% to 1.2%. Rest of search slot impressions, 4.4%. Now it's at 5.4%. So some of the metrics are going up. The good stuff you want to see go up. Yeah, I know I'm getting less impressions. I'm getting less quantity sold. I knew that was going to happen. The thing that was funny was, so let's look here. So we had 7,200 listed. We took out 4,339, I said. So we took out 60% of our store, but we only lost about 40% of value. So what that means is took out a lot of junk. Okay, so why did I do this? I thought it was bringing my store down, having these old crappy items. And, you go through all this headache finding everything. Yeah, oh, you sell more items, you make more money, but I mean, yeah, I was making more money, but how much more profit was I really making? Was it really worth my time? Um, I don't think so, but I don't know. I mean, we'll find out, right? Hmm. I still have this stuff. I'm gonna have a big garage sale next month. Like seriously, I'll have probably 40, because I have some old laundry and stuff that I need to do that's not great brands. So I need to get together all the not great brands and then do a yard sale of like, I don't know, 5,000 items. I don't know. Um, which I probably won't be able to put 5,000. I mean, I have a big yard, but and a big driveway, but 5,000 items, no. So, anyways, I'm not just going to lose a bunch of money. I am going to recoup some of the money. It's going to make my store better. Um, it's going to allow me to take that money and then go out and buy better stuff. And it's going to allow me to put just good items in. I'm only listing 10 items a day right now. It's pretty freaking easy. So but I can really concentrate because before I think I kind of just did this thing of, hey, I got to get 25 listings up. Here's 25 items, list them. And, if you're listing something that, the beginning I really didn't know, like I knew how to check prices, but I really didn't understand the whole metrics of sell through. And, like if you're seeing, you want it to sell, okay, I put it at $15. Well, what if I put it at $14? How long is it going to take to sell? And $13 when the market price is $15. So you can think of those things, you got to think of things in different ways. Um, and to really understand your numbers, sometimes it takes a while. Um, you know, people say, "Oh, you never listen." Well, I don't think that it's people don't listen. I think I think that it's so much information. You're trying to, like, say there's 30 bits of information that you need to make you an awesome eBay seller. So you're focusing on two of them right now, even though the other 28 are coming in and being told to you. It's like, hey, I can't, I hear what you're saying and I want to try to do those things, but I can't do them. I can't dive into it and fully understand it. Like, know good brands, know how to price things, you know what you should promote at, do 1 day handling time, have a good inventory system. And there's so many things to learn, right? When we first start this, should I start an LLC? Should I not? Should I be a sole proprietor? What kind of corporation should I start? All those different things. So, where should I source? Um, so for me, it was taking just some of that stuff and really figuring it out, and then kind of moving on to the next thing. And now I feel like, that this should this the pricing and the brands, excuse me, are the gosh, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll be honest. The pricing and the brands, that's what's really going to help my store, not how many items I list per day. Once I figure out the system and figure out how to source, let's say 10 items. I even thought about dropping down to 5 items, but I don't think I want to do that. Anyways, so once I figure out, okay, I can find 10 items. I know how to price these 10 items. These 10 items are selling. And then you just, oh, okay, duplicate the process, right? Duplicate it over and over and over. And then as far as how many I list per day, excuse me, I know that if realistically, right now, if I want to work, let's say I want to work 8 hours. So I know that I can complete a listing in probably 5 minutes, which for some people is super long. Some people it's super short or super quick. So let's say five, that's 12 an hour, right? So if I spent, let's just say I spent 5 hours doing listings. And by the way, that's photographing, getting wrinkles out, putting it in the bag, listing it, putting it away. So that's 12 an hour. So if I did that for 6 hours or 5 hours a day, that's 60. So I could do 60 a day, right? And I'm only doing 10 right now. So my point being, I'm not worried about scaling up. I'm worried about getting it figured out. Seeing something sell and the price of it is 25 to whatever dollars high, right? Rather than you sold something for $9.99 and you're going to make $5. Nothing wrong with making $5 on an item when you only paid $1 for it, but you have to have a lot of items, right? To sell what you need to sell. So you either have to have a lot of items. Sorry, you don't have to have a lot of items, but that is one thing is say you had 30,000 items and then you're selling, I don't know, 30 a day, right? But you'd want to sell more, obviously, but let's just say you had crappy sell through. So you sold 30 a day. And so you're making whatever you're making. That's one thing. The other thing is you could have crappy items with a high sell through rate. Or I'm sorry, crappy items, but price them so cheap that they sell fast. So then you got to do a lot of work. I want to try to find higher priced items. I don't think every single item is going to net me $30 profit. I'm going to try to, excuse me again, but even if I fall short, I mean, oh, so I only made $20. And I don't pay $8 for stuff because I don't have to. I get it for cheaper. Um, and I don't mean I'm getting it for like $1 or something. I have some secret source. It's just that's not what it's priced at the thrift. So I don't know. I think it's more about for me. I wanna I wanna see my items that I've listed selling pretty quickly, right? Within 90 days would be awesome. So I need to price them cheaper. I still have some things I need to fix in my store. I still because I did it pretty quickly when I ended all my items. So now I got to go through all my bins and pull everything that's been ended and then do my inventory. And then I check and see, hey, is there something like as I'm going through on eBay looking at all my items? See, I see an Old Navy shirt and it's like 25 bucks. I'm like, wait a minute, I need to fix that, right? So I'm going through and trying to fix pricing. I know I need to go through and look at every listing individually, which I have now, 28.97. Not a huge deal. I mean, it's going to take a little while, but I just want to make sure all my pricing is good, all my item specifics. This is like our we had to take a few steps back, not knowledge wise, but store wise. We had to make our store smaller, get rid of all the mistakes, reset, get everything clean slate. Now let's move forward. Now we have a good foundation. Let's add good items. So the items, let's say I do have some Old Navy t-shirt or sweater or jeans. If it does stay in my store, I'm not saying it will, but if it does, it's going to get priced so cheap that it's just going to sell right away. And I've already done that with a few items and they've sold. The other thing is I have seen some of my items, um, let's say roughly around June 1st. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I think it was June 1st, somewhere around the beginning of June. I started to buy better products, better brands. I did the zip code search, blah, blah, blah. And it would be interesting to see how many of those have sold. How many of the good ones have sold? I know quite a few have, but I don't know. Anyways, this is kind of just dragging on, but if you don't know, this is just kind of my diary, I guess. Something I can look back on. And yippee-ki-yay. All right, I think that's it for now. I think I've babbled on enough. I gotta get back to work. I am still listing. I'm only doing 10 a day though, rather than trying to get too far ahead. Like I am a little ahead, but I'm not like killing it because I'm spending all my time doing inventory, going to each bin. There's uh oh, I was tired. I haven't been sleeping good lately. There's 300 bins roughly. So I got a lot to do. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Traffic drops, sales drop, money drops, but you can't think about right now because in 2 weeks I could be selling 10 really good items a day on average. Let's say it's 25 bucks. So, you know, I'm making, well, it'll show 250, but let's say I'm making 100 and let's just say I'm making 175 bucks a day. Now, is that $1 million a year? No, it's not, but that's over 60 grand a year. So is 60 grand a year. Let's do this one last thing. So 60 grand a year, all right? That's five, and it was actually more than that. So that's $5,000 a month. Should put my calendar here so I'm at least kind of looking at the camera. I'm not one of those people that likes to look at the camera while I'm doing my thing. It just, I know you're supposed to, but maybe if it was an actual camera, I'm just using my screen. It's the webcam in my monitor. Sorry. Okay, so let's say you work 160 hours a week. That's 31.25 an hour. Do I work? I said a week. I'm in a month. 40 hours. Do I work 40 hours a week in this? No, I probably work. Oh, I don't know the actual number. Kind of bad, huh? I would say I work 6 hours. I would say I work about 35 to 40 hours a week. Some weeks more, some weeks less. Yeah. All right. That's enough. I'm I'm not really talking about anything productive. So I appreciate everyone checking in. Again, this is just kind of my thing, but it will get posted in the Facebook group. Have a nice day. Good luck. If you have any questions, let me know. See you next time.